Good morning. For those who've ever been fishing before, or even if you've never been fishing before in your life, whenever you cast out a line, at the end of a line, you'll have a hook. And what you do to entice the fish is you put a piece of bait, which was like a piece of food, or you put this thing called a lure, which is this object that would just attract them and be like, oh, I gotta have it. So when they finally get lured and they get enticed enough where they're just like, I gotta have that, and they would get snared by a hook in their mouth, and it would be a wrap. Well, the same thing happens to us when we get enticed by our sinful desires. And James talks about that in chapter 1, verse 13. He says, let no one say that when he is tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. Now, in context, that means God cannot be successfully tempted by evil. The enemy can't do that. There's no sinful desire. God is sinless. He is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. But it says, but each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. Then desire, when it is conceived, gives birth to sin, and sin, when it is fully grown, gives birth to death. So we see James give this illustration of our sin and our desire, how it starts off by a look and then a thought, and then you start talking to yourself, well, you know what? I could do that just one time, and then we do that, and then the next thing it leads to another, until it leads all the way to death. And that's with so many sins in our life, whether it's addiction, whether it's lust, or anything. So I just want to encourage you that when you first get that desire and temptation, which you will get, to pray to God and ask him for strength and a way out. All right, family, you guys have a blessed day.